my co-host today.
Hello.
Welcome home.
Oh my God, Kelly, it is so awesome to see you this morning.
I know,
it's
been
just
a
nice.
while.
It has been a minute. It's been a few months.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like.
I get the shakes when it's been too long. Yeah.
Me too. How have you been?
Sweats. I've been great.
You've been super busy.
Super busy. Well, I've been on a whole summer tour since I saw you last. So we've traveled across these great United States. My dog came with me.
Aww.
And now to be in New York kind of permanently now is like a really cool thing. And my dog loves it too, like, because he's seen pretty much every state in the country now, but when he comes to New York, he has just like a different, tude.
Yeah, he's got like a martini.
My dog is a boy dog, but he's always squatted to pee. He's always peed like a girl dog, but when he gets to New York, he lifts that leg.
Ah.
He does. I don't know. He's got that, like, I'm walking here. I'm taking, there he is.
Watch
yeah,
this.
A couple of Muppets. I'm hairier than him now.
I know. I like your hair.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Is this for your role
This
on
is for my Broadway role. They're making me grow out my beard.
I'm so excited.
Very nice. Yes, thank you.
I cannot wait to see
Russian, playing a Russian named Pierre Bezukhov from War and Peace. It's a great show called Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. And it's, you know, so yeah, they're making me get real hairy for that. And I'm drinking a lot of vodka to get into character. And yeah.
Yes. We will finally hang out together.
And we're going to finally be able to hang out together.
We are finally going to do it.
Exactly.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
I know.
Yeah.
We've bumped into each other on the street 10,000 times.
Yeah.
And we're always like, let's do that dinner. Okay, we're going to do that dinner.
Yeah.
And then we never see each other.
And every time she drops her school books, and I pick them up, and I say, you know, oh, gee.
Can I walk you home?
Gee, Miss Ripa. Yeah.
That's so funny. Would you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I had a lovely weekend.
Here?
I was here. I was rehearsing. We only get Sundays off. Broadway's schedule is
crazy.
It's really crazy. Yeah, no, it's nuts. But my Sunday was really lovely. I did like a touristy thing that I don't normally get to do it. So I got invited to go on a boat yesterday on the Hudson, which was so lovely. My friend Keegan Michael Key from Key and Peele, amazing actor, and his girlfriend Lisa invited me on a sailboat, and randomly Will Forte, who's a guest on the show today, he came on the boat, and I'd never met him before. I'm an enormous fan, and it just was one of those things. And so we had this like romantic wine and cheese cruise on the Hudson, and we went around. There we are.
Oh my gosh!
Just a couple of best friends who just met. Yes, and I know, I can't believe my beard was longer than his. I've seen what
he's riddled with testosterone.
It's just coursing through his veins.
Yeah.
So we went around the Statue of Liberty, which I got very starstruck for the Statue of Liberty because I've seen it my whole life. I've grown up looking at pictures. I've seen it from far away where I live in New York. But when you see it up close, it's like it's an emotional thing. Like it's incredible. It's a great landmark. Have you ever done that?
I've gone. So when I was 7 years old, my grandfather, one of the last things we did together before he passed away, he took all of his grandkids on a trip to New York City to meet his lady friend. My grandmother had passed away a few years before, and he started dating a lady friend who was a fashion designer named Louise in New York City.
Sure.
And we went to Rockefeller Center, and we watched the ice skaters. We ate lunch at the Sea Grill.
Yeah.
He took us to the Radio City Christmas Spectacular, which at the time was just a kick line, an organ player, and they showed Pete's Dragon, the movie, the original Pete's Dragon.
I love that.
And then we went to the we climbed to the top of the crown of the Statue of Liberty.
Is it still open? I don't even know if it's still open.
I don't know, but back then, in 1977, it was.
So
and I've been in it.
In it.
And I remember because my grandfather had heart surgery, and he insisted on walking the stairs to the top because he wanted all of us to experience it together. And I just remember being acutely aware that my mom was very concerned. It's like those things that I was so aware that my mom was concerned about my grandpa walking up those stairs. And I wasn't even sure if I processed
that was the moment.
That's the moment I lost my childhood. But it was a beautiful, beautiful experience and one of my fondest memories. And I made the decision that I would move to New York City.
That's incredible.
As soon soon as I could.
That's an amazing story.
Yes,
that's it's one of those landmarks, one of those national treasure landmarks that just has such connectivity to all of us.
I know, and you hear that Neil Diamond coming to America.
Yeah.
Every time you see that Statue of Liberty, I don't care. Like,
I hear it in my head all day long
I'm an American citizen, but I still hear they're coming to America today.
They're climbing up into a crown
today.
Yeah. Amazing. Well,
I hear it in my head.
Speaking of American national treasures, we would be remiss if we did not mention that we've lost an absolutely great treasure in Arnold Palmer. He was just one of the absolute legends, an amazing human being from what I understand, everybody that got to know him. I was not a big golf person. I've never been any good at it, but I loved his legacy and his drink.
I loved his drink too.
The drink, yes. He transcended sport. Like all the great sports stars, he transcended.
I know. It's one of those things that I this morning when I was reading all the newspapers, my kids had gone off to school, and usually we'll read the newspapers together, and we all got a late start today, and I wanted to tell Joaquin, because his favorite drink is an Arnold Palmer, and he always loves that commercial that Arnold Palmer's in, and he's like, he really does drink his own. I
think he eventually had to be told, like, there's a drink named after you.
Yeah, right.
You can get involved in this if you'd like, But no, just absolutely one of the legends.
Yeah, it was sad news, really sad news. But there's big news also tonight. The big debate is happening. Tonight's the night. So are you all going to debate parties?
Yeah.
No, you're not? Are you not going to watch it? You're not going to watch it? No. The lady behind you says no, lady. Yeah.
You're going to a play, much better.
Oh, you're going to a play? Oh, okay.
Yeah, art.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm already drinking.
Yeah.
Man.
Anyway, they're saying it's going to get, it could get Super Bowl-sized ratings. Super Bowl-sized ratings. 100 million total viewers is what they're saying.
Well, it's become a sport, really, now. Because it is. Because I feel like the other statistic that I read, too, is that, like, 8 out of 10 people, it's not going to change their vote regardless. So.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, is everybody here, you all have your minds made up? Yeah?
Yeah, right. We all know. Let's just vote tomorrow. Let's just save ourselves the pain.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
oddly enough, I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous too.
But I also get nervous watching beauty pageants. I get nervous. I'm so nervous.
But I get nervous for Lester Holt too. Like, I get nervous for the moderator.
That's who I'm nervous.
I get nervous for exactly. Like, you just want it all to be.
I want it to go okay, and I want us to remember that we are civilized people.
Yes,
and that we should not be reactionary.
I'd like it to be the Gore Vidal, William F. Buckley intellectual. Yeah. We can agree to disagree, but let's talk about it. That's not going to happen, is it?
It's not
going to happen.
Those days are long gone. Long gone.
Yeah.
Hey, are you on Snapchat?
I am on the Snapchat. I like a good I like a good filter.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, I might Snapchat the debate tonight.
My girlfriend Lizzie Tish is the queen of Snapchat.
Oh.
Queen, the Snapchat queen.
Wow.
She's been teaching me how to use filters and all that.
Oh yeah.
She took a picture of me and made me beautiful with a beauty filter.
Oh.
And so I was like, why don't you always use it? Because she always she makes herself look like a chipmunk.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like the weird ones.
And dog with a tongue hanging out.
Yeah, sure.
But the beauty filter makes you look. Have you seen the beauty filter on Snapchat?
It's addictive.
Yeah.
You see yourself through that filter, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna hashtag filter. Filtered. Always filtered.
I'm just gonna do this to myself and make that my headshot. Like, here's my publicity shot. I know that's the beauty filter on Snapchat. It makes you really pretty.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna get her this present because she has everything. What do you get the girl that has everything?
Okay.
Well, you get her snappy Snapchat goggles.
What?
Look at that. Yeah. Sunglasses.
What do they do?
You can Snapchat your life. See those lenses? Those are Snapchat lenses. So you can, from your point of view, instead of like you holding up your camera, your phone, you just wear this, and I guess you blink it on, Gelman, or what is it? You tap your head, or
you tap your head.
They could have the glasses.
Yes.
Tap.
Yes.
And you Snapchat your life away.
Because the miracle of sight isn't enough.
I'm not interested in what you're saying. I want you to see what I'm saying. What you're saying is boring. Take a look at what I'm saying.
Check it out through my unique filter.
Yeah, but imagine Imagine if people at home could see what we're seeing right now. Look at how pretty you all look.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Well, at the very least, there should be a Gelman GoPro right here that just is all focused.
They perked right up when I said they were good looking. They're like, yes, we are.
Who, us?
No filter. No filter.
No filter.
We're going to Snapchat a beauty shot of you guys in a break.
You're going to beautify us?
Yeah, we're going to beautify both of you in the break.
It's a weird thing.
I can't wait.
I mean, it makes your eyes almost glowing.
It will erase my beard, won't it?
Yeah.
It erases everything.
It's just going to shave me with the filter.
It's all heavy.
Well, the beard is making me feel old, and I feel extra old when I see that this news. This is insane. So I remember very fondly the Nirvana Nevermind album. Like I grew up in the '90s. One of the great rock albums of all time. I asked for this album on my 11th birthday, and it was like the beginning of my wearing plaid for the rest of my life. And we all remember the adorable baby from the cover chasing.
I guess you were 10 years older than that baby.
Yeah, going after that dollar.
Yeah.
Yes, swimming for money. He is now this gentleman. It's been 25 years.
Oh my God.
And he has long hair.
He's adorable.
He's discovered the joys of swim trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But imagine going to show and tell, right? So it's show and tell day, and you're like 9, and you're like, me, bye, done, mic drop.
See ya, mic drop. Yep. Yeah.
Go ahead, show your pencil from the Smithsonian. That's me.
I want you to know.
Bye.
I want you guys to know. Network television. They photoshopped out the wiener for you guys today, just so you know.
They did.
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent.
That is really funny. Guys, good news, more good news. They're inventing an alcoholic beverage that will erase all hangovers. An alcohol that will, it will come, It will allow drinkers to drink themselves into a stupor without having any morning headaches or nausea. Any of the things that typically prevent us from acting like fools will be erased. So think of all the fun. Yeah. I hope this comes out before the holiday Christmas party. That's all.
Is it something you add to your original drink, or is it a drink itself?
No, he has created an alcohol. A synthetic alcohol.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, nothing could possibly
go wrong.
Nothing.
Come to my synthetic alcohol debate watching party later.
You still get drunk, right?
Allegedly, yeah.
You better.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
isn't the hangover what prevents us from drinking? No?
And the bad behavior.
for a good 24 hours, I'm never drinking again.
Yes.
Yeah, is what it is.
Yes.
And then, yeah.
As God is my witness.
I get, well, this is interesting because I get drunkest on airplanes because of the altitude and the dry air, and also they just keep more Chardonnay and warm nut. So I just say yes to everything on an airplane.
Don't you say yes to everything on an airplane?
Because you're sitting there, you're bored, and I just get so hungry on airplanes. And I like tomato juice only on airplanes. It's the strangest thing. I like Bloody Mary mix on airplanes. It's just.
Have you ever flown on an airplane with Art Moore?
No, I have not.
Okay, guys, if you get the opportunity to fly on an airplane with Art Moore, do it. I flew cross-country, both ways with Art, to California and back home. We swapped seats with other people so we could be next to each other. We drank Bloody Marys. We had warm nuts. We said yes to everything, even the hot towel. And
risky.
And we never watched a movie. We sat and we talked to each other for 6 hours in each direction, and it was like this. The plane landed, and I went, this is so
Are we there already?
I can't believe we're here.
It was like a rom-com.
It was, I'm telling you, take the opportunity if you get the opportunity. I don't know when you'll ever have the opportunity.
If you can upgrade to the Art Moore passenger seat.
The Art Moore experience.
The Art Moore experience.
The Art Moore experience.
Yeah.
It is an incredible experience. And why are warm nuts so much better than regular nuts?
They're so good. Do you have a preference of where you sit as far as like closer or farther back or window or aisle or anything like that?
Preferably somewhere on the plane.
Somewhere on the plane. I don't know about you, but I like to be in the plane.
I
prefer that. Yeah, I prefer that. But look, God bless you. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah.
In the plane.
Yeah.
I don't really.
You are a risk taker.
Here's what I'll tell you what.
You're on that thing.
I don't want to sit next to the coughing person.
Oh.
That's my only. Sometimes will sit next to the person that coughs or sneezes, and I do a thing where I hold my breath for 10 seconds. Do you do that too?
Well, it's going to get recycled anyway.
That I know.
Yeah.
But it feels good. I feel like I have control.
Yes.
Over what goes into me. When that person coughs, I go.
You go. Not today. Not today. Well, we don't always get. And then just exhale. That's amazing.
And then I'm safe.
I'm sure that doesn't make them feel awkward at all.
I don't. You know what? You just coughed on a plane.
That's right.
You don't get to judge me.
How dare you? Well, we always like to, be next to nobody if possible. We don't all get to have Art Moore to sit next to. So oftentimes being next to an empty seat is like hitting the gold mine. When I sit down and nobody sits next to me and they're just about to close the doors, I'm thinking hallelujah. Apparently, like it's if you sit farther, like the farther back you sit, you've got a greater chance of sitting next to nobody. But you just have to be closer to the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying, and the toilet.
Yeah, and the toilet, which is also, if you eat too much on the plane, probably a good place to be. I would just, that door opens and you're just like, no more nuts for me. No, thank you. No more snacks.
You ever see how they hang the bag of coffee, the coffee grinds in the airplane toilet? That is a deodorizer.
Yes.
Did you know that? They say that the coffee overpowers any other sense.
Yes.
Let's call them sense that may be happening in a bathroom.
And it's oftentimes like in emergency situations. So like if somebody has just come out of the bathroom and then you see a flight attendant storming down the aisle with a bag of coffee.
Yeah.
Like.
And you're like, what's she gonna
help is on the way.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
She must really need some coffee.
Yes.
But no, she's there to deodorize.
Yes.
It's listen, we have an amazing show today. Rob Lowe is here. You know what? I could tell that Michelle Champagne, my makeup artist, was putting all the makeup on me today. And I was like, why all the makeup? She's like, Rob Lowe is here.
Well, oh, yes. Well, my makeup artist put a ton of makeup on me today because I am so excited that Will Forte is here.
Yes, bromance.
Yeah, our new bromance. Yes. We've been on a boat together, you guys.
I like that you have a bromance with Will and I have a bromance with Rob.
That's okay. Listen, double date.
Yeah. Now listen, it's this is new since you've been here last. Turn on your
Star Wars?
No, it's so much more incredible than that. Wait till you see.
Oh yes. Oh, it's.
Yeah. Go ahead, say it.
We are now approaching our travel trivia, and you can go this way down the runway, and
it's time for
travel trivia.
She's coming in for a landing, everybody. That's Debbie Wilton, all the way from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Yeah.
You know, Debbie, we did the show in Banff, and it's one of my my favorite times ever in my life.
I love Banff.
It's beautiful.
Best place in the world.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Sure is.
Is that Banff behind you? No, I don't know where that is.
No,
I
don't know where that is.
Excellent. That's
Banff's got big mountains.
Yeah.
Even bigger.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure. Hey, Gelman, I just as a note to put in the suggestion box, I can't really get a good flick of my confetti. I feel like my wand is really just trickling out the confetti.
All right, we'll stuff it less tightly.
Oh, okay, great. Hey, Larry Larry Dunson is on the phone from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Why don't you take him off hold there? Hey, Larry.
Hey, good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning.
Hey, what's that behind you?
What is that thing there? Oh, it's a
drone. That's my quadcopter.
Oh, excuse me, you're a quadcopter.
What do you do with it?
I'm not a bartender, I'm a mixologist. Yes, that's not a drone.
Do you take videos and photos with that?
Yeah, I do. I like to go to a local park with it and just fly it, practice my piloting skills, and I like to take a lot of aerial photos and videos with it. A lot of fun.
What's the most interesting thing you photographed?
Well, we live near a large lake here, Jordan Lake, and I mainly like to take it over the lake, and occasionally I'll catch an eagle on, a pic or a video or osprey.
Larry, have you ever flown it into a firework? Because I've seen
No,
people...
I have not. I've been asked to do that, but I've not done that.
It's awesome. If you go on YouTube, you can see these drones will fly right into the firework display, and you can see it.
Awesome.
You can see it from the middle of the firework. That's next on your bucket list, there, Larry.
Well, the trick, I guess, is to not get hit by the firework while you're the firework.
Sure.
You have to have excellent piloting.
Yes.
You need some more practice, Larry.
Let's level up.
All right, we're going to spin the wheel and see what you're playing for, okay?
She's got a GoPro now.
Oh, yeah. We should, you know what we should do is get a drone quadcopter in here.
We talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, and let our audience members drive that around.
There you go.
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. And we'll give them hangover-free alcohol before they do it.
It's a great idea.
Sounds like a party.
I love this group up here. Every
The mezzanine
time we
is
mention
rocking
alcohol,
today.
they're like, yeah. Guess what you're playing for? The Grand Fiesta Americana Corral Beach, Cancun in Mexico. Wow. 7 days, 6 nights in an oceanfront junior suite. It includes a spa treatment per person. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $10,000. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Larry, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Larry. Chris Pratt appeared on Friday's show. What did Chris say his wife's father did for a living?
Sociology professor.
Yes!
Got it.
Congratulations, you and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach, Cancun. Located on Cancun's most secluded stretch of white sand beach, Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach, Cancun offers 602 all-suite oceanfront accommodations, a world-class 40,000 square foot gem spa, an awe-inspiring pool, a variety of dining options, and much more. Your price is valued at approximately $10,000.
Wow.
Larry, congratulations.
You and your drone are going to have a very romantic time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I just want you to know I was here and I didn't remember that. I had to check the answer because I have no memory of that at all. So good for you. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from World Market. So please pick a number between 1 and 235.
67.
67.
Still ahead online from The Last Man on Earth, Will Forte. Coming up next, Lowe.
Just stay calm.
I'm just going to go.
No, you're going to stay right here.
All right.
He's one of Hollywood's hottest names. He's a real-life Benjamin Button. He really is. Please welcome back to the show, Rob Lowe.
I got to hug the Lowe. I got to hug the Rob Lowe. We both popped Altoids on your way out here.
did.
I don't know why we did that.
On the way out, we put an Altoid in, and I said, in case he wants to kiss us.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Why do I have an Altoid in my mouth?
It could happen.
Just spit it onto the floor. You really are Benjamin Button.
It's a medical condition.
I mean, good for you.
I suffer in silence.
Is this your beauty? I know you have like male beauty products.
My skincare line.
Yes.
Profile for Men.
Is that what is doing this to you?
It's helping.
It's
for
amazing.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
You look great.
Thank you, and you do too. I mean, you look
thanks.
rested and like on it.
Thanks.
You're on the case.
I'm not sure why.
No, you're amazing.
How are your boys, and how's Cheryl?
Cheryl's great. The boys are great. My oldest graduated this year from college.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that crazy? Time
Yeah, that is crazy.
Well, your kids go to Duke and Stanford,
He graduated from Duke, and now he's in law school.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing.
I play lawyers on television. He's going to be a lawyer.
He's doing it.
And
But you can give him advice, can't you?
he's giving me advice now, and he's going to take over my career and run it, I think.
That's amazing.
And then my youngest is in his third year at Stanford, and he's a semester abroad right now. So,
oh, wow.
Youth, it's wasted on the young.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
How do they feel that you look younger than them? Is that weird for them? Is that an odd? Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Do they ever introduce you, like, at school on Parents Visiting Day? Do they go, you know my hot dad, Rob Lowe? Have you met my hot dad? That's how I would introduce
It's hyphenated, though, so it's...
Yeah.
My youngest worked as an intern in the writer's room on a sitcom, and he was like 3 weeks in, and they were talking about shows they liked, and the writer's like, I like that show, The Grinder. I wish it hadn't been canceled. Because I worked on The Grinder, and they said, well, how? And he said, well, my dad is the grinder.
Right.
So that's how they introduced me.
But you guys are empty nesters now. I mean, you have been empty nesters. And I read somewhere that you and your wife joked that you were going to buy matching kind of claw bathtubs. So
Isn't that what one does?
You could be like the
when you have a midlife crisis, I see the commercials.
Like the Cialis commercial where they hold the pans in the bathtubs.
Yeah.
I mean,
which is a confusing message.
It is. They're not with each other.
They should be in the same tub.
They should be in the same tub. I've been saying this for years, Rob. Thank you.
That commercial.
I don't get it. But have you done it? Did you get the 2 tubs?
Oh, we're in the same tub.
You're in the same tub.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, wait. Is it? Like, take me into the Lowe household. Is it all nude all the time now that the boys are gone?
It's pretty easy now. I have to say. I'm like, wait a minute. So, like, I can go into the jacuzzi. I can walk through the kitchen, into the jacuzzi. I don't have to wear anything?
Nude. All nude.
All nude. I mean, it's
easy.
This is incredible.
It's literally
in
like...
my mind's eye, Rob, and I know we're friends, so I feel like I can say this to you. I picture you nude all the time.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
But, like, as a platonically, that's how I picture you.
We all do.
And I like it.
I'm so happy for you that you're all nude. John's going to take his clothes off, and when we come back, we're going to find out what a code black is. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live from the Last Man on Earth, Will Forte.
I didn't mention your star turn in the Comedy Central roast.
Which was so funny and so awesome. Why did you do it?
Oh my God. Well, my boys are, they're at that age where they really are the sort of, their pulse is on what's cool and fun. And I said, so they want me to do the Comedy Central roast. And my boy was like, oh, Dad, you have to do it.
Sure.
I was like, well, they're going to kill me. And he goes, no, you got to. And then I asked my wife. And she said, oh, no.
Yeah.
You cannot do it. And then she says, how much are they paying you? And I told her, and she says, oh, you have to do it.
Oh,
How much do you get paid? Can you tell us? Can you give us, like, hints?
I will, I don't want to be, what's the word?
Well, look at you laughing. It must have been a pretty big paycheck.
Burning the hole.
That's me counting the money.
Yeah, exactly. That's amazing. And Peyton Manning was there. How cool is that?
Peyton was my first choice.
He was,
I asked a lot of my friends to do it, and for example, Amy Poehler. And Amy, to her credit, said, I can't. She's like, first of all, I can't be mean to you, Rollo. She calls me Rollo.
Oh, yeah.
But she came in and did the pre-tape, but a lot of people were scared to do it.
Well, honestly, I found that being on the dais, being on the panel, you get more grief than even being the honoree sometimes.
Being on the panel is really, that's really rough.
Yeah.
You don't think you're going to get hammered.
You're not being honored and you're being made fun of for an hour.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But, I knew at the end I had really good things that I was going to just pound people. So I wanted people to pound me because I knew what I had in store for them. Yeah. So the worst thing would have been if they were nice to me and then I got up and destroyed them.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite of all the roasters?
Well, Spade was so great.
He's always great. Yeah, he's so fun.
I mean,
he's a genius.
And Peyton was great. I mean, they're all. It was. I loved it. I absolutely had a good time.
But did you have to at a certain point? I would have needed like anxiety medication.
I feel like everybody goes to their shrinks after that.
Yeah.
They all act like, oh, it was fine.
You don't sweat.
No, he doesn't have sweat.
I wasn't sweating.
He had them removed.
I ran into Justin Bieber like 2 days before, and I'd never met him. And I said, I'm doing a roast. You did it last year. What can you tell me? What do I have to look forward to? And he said, oh, bro, they're going to kill you. But I didn't find that. What I found was I just wanted to get up and do my thing.
Yeah.
Like, the minute I got hit hard, I wanted to get up and do my thing, and I had to wait and wait and wait. That was the hardest part.
Is there any person that you're no longer speaking to?
All of them. I don't
Just delete the numbers from your phone.
Okay. One more commercial break and a look at Code Black when we return. More with Roberts.
That is.
Did you really do that? Was that really you?
When they were asking me to come on the show, they said, look, we've got this great character. He's an Afghanistan trauma vet returning to teach medicine in Los Angeles, and you get to jump out of a helicopter.
You die in the first episode. I've never seen that before in a show. That is so brave. That is so brave.
It's amazing he can't swim.
Yeah,
that's the one thing. He just didn't think it through.
What a twist.
And he drowns, and I do one episode, and it's great.
But did they really put you in a helicopter and let you jump
Okay, so honestly, they say, I'm going to get you, and I'm so excited to do it. I show up on the set. They got the helicopter. They take you up, and then they go, insurance won't let you jump out into the water. You can only jump out into the pad. I go, I'm more likely to break my ankle landing on a pad than I am jumping into the water.
Yeah.
All I know is not only would insurance not let you, I would not let you. That is crazy.
This is what grown, oversized boys live for.
I understand that, but when you go into the water from a certain height, you have to protect
the family jewels?
Family jewels.
It becomes cement.
No,
like at a certain height, it becomes very hard down there.
It's over.
No, I'm just telling you that is a fact.
Medical fact.
Medical fact.
And those ladies at the top were like, save the jewels! Save the jewels! Don't hurt the jewels! You played...
Save the jewels!
Save the jewels! Save the jewels! Save the jewels!
Okay, now listen.
Yeah.
What's the toughest part about playing a doctor on TV?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I can barely walk and talk at the same time. So
I don't believe it.
It's the truth. So having to act and perform a tracheotomy at the same time, very, very difficult. So the hard part really is learning not only the medical jargon,
lingo,
but then having to perform the medical tasks. The jargon actually for me is kind of easy because I'm used to the West Wing, and I'm used to having big speeches and things to say. But then putting on the gloves, which sounds simple.
So fun.
Can I tell you it's all on the snap?
Yeah.
Really cool.
Wow.
And that doesn't sound cool, does it? That's not good.
If my doctor made that noise with his gloves before surgery, I'd be like, no, wait a minute.
But that's the part that's been challenging. But I love it. It's because you're playing a real hero.
Yeah.
Usually you have to wear a cape and have these are real people in this world who do this every day for us, who are there when we need them, for no fanfare, no money, and to play a real hero like that is
it's a tribute to them.
that how it is? Is that how it is? Is that how it is?
What?
I heard what you were saying earlier about all this nice stuff, bromance, stuff like that. Do you know what I found when I got into my dressing room?
What did you find?
Nope. Nope.
Somebody had left me a note.
William? Willis?
What?
Does this look familiar? Is this
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
What happens on the boat stays on the boat. Neither God nor man shall know.
Listen.
What happened on the boat?
I walk into a threat.
Things happen, man. Things happen. Listen. I want to say in all seriousness, this man pours a delicious glass of wine.
Yeah.
And I think the most hair-raising thing that happened on the boat was we sang the national anthem in front of the Statue of Liberty.
That was
we did. We were inspired. We were inspired to sing it. We actually sang like we were feeling so drunk and patriotic that Keegan Michael Key said, like, let's sing the national anthem, and he started it so high because it's so easy to do. He's like, oh, say, can you see? And we're like, it's gonna go so much higher. Yeah, it's gonna go so much higher. By the end of it, we actually dropped it down the octave. Yeah.
And I was trying to do the high harmony.
And you were like the voice of an angel. Well, the voice of an angel. The voice of an angel.
Thank you.
Hey, congrats on your Emmy nomination.
Yeah, amazing.
Really deserve it. You took your mom to the awards.
Oh yeah, I take my mom.
She's so beautiful.
Oh, she's the best.
Yeah.
She's as beautiful inside as out.
By the way, was that John Stamos photobombing you in the background?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I thought I saw that, but I wasn't sure if that. I wasn't sure.
Look at all that hair.
He's like, surely you're looking at me, right? Yes.
Yeah. You two are both, I have to say, riddled with testosterone.
We are.
Power beards everywhere.
We are. We're gonna go chop some wood later.
What's your chest like? You got a bit hairy.
My chest is yes. It's just I'm a chia pet basically.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Can I just like peek?
You want to peek this little?
Oh my gosh, good for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
There we go. All right.
You guys, aren't you hot with those sweaters under your shirts?
The reason he didn't hug me was because it's like Velcro. We would have stuck together. It's very dangerous. It's dangerous. Yeah.
Listen.
Never be shirtless.
Never be shirtless together.
We have to take a commercial break. When we return, we will talk about last night's twist on the season premiere of The Last Man on Earth. By the way, he's not the last man.
It's done so good. It's so funny.
Last night's premiere of The Last Man on Earth starring Will Forte. Okay, so clearly you are no longer the last man on Earth. When are you going to change the name of the show?
Well, my answer to that is that have you seen the movie Rocky?
Yeah.
Are there other people in the movie besides Rocky?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, but it's not the last boxer on Earth.
It's Rocky.
It's Rocky.
Other people.
Yeah. You're saying it should have been called Rocky and Friends to be fully accurate.
My argument was so solid there. Yeah.
I got you. I understand.
Are you saying you're thinking about changing the name of the show to Rocky? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's
what I thought.
This is what a fabulous. There was a big surprise last night on the season premiere, which is so funny and so great.
Spoiler alert, but you should be watching it the night it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've DVR'd, definitely check it out because we can't say, can we? Can we?
Let's say it. Let's say it. People they got to watch it.
Special guest star.
Well, I'm about to say something, a big spoiler.
Okay.
We had these three people in hazmat suits that show up.
Yeah.
Two of them we don't know who they are.
Yeah.
And one of them gets shot. And the person it gets shot by January Jones.
Yes.
And you reveal the person beneath the hazmat suit, and it's John Hamm. So
it's Betty and Don
Draper.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
amazing.
Really,
that must have been a fun day in the writers' room.
It was very fun.
Yeah,
I like how committed you are to your role on this show. When you actually shaved half of your hair and all of your hair, eyebrow, facial hair, head hair, all of it off. There you are.
I had to live for a month like that.
Yeah. So when you would go places, it's kind of a dead giveaway, right? There's no disguising who you are at that point.
In ways, it was the most disguised I could have been, because when you walk around like that, people do not make eye contact.
They don't. They just assume
yeah,
this is a nutcase.
It's just like...
That's true.
So, yeah.
Don't look at the strange half-faced man.
I'm picturing you at the deli counter like that, ordering, you know, sliced cheese. Like, I'm just picturing how that went.
It was very strange.
Not well. Not well.
Well, it's the last man on Earth, and airs Sunday nights at 9:30 on Fox.
I will return in a moment.
Forget The Last Man on Earth airs Sunday nights at 9:30 on Fox. So we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.